are alive, as always.
We are alive and we're alive.
At least that's what we think. And hi, welcome to Talk Comics to Me. I'm Champenstein.
I am Heather Hadfield.
And we're here to just blow your goddamn minds.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're just going into it. Yeah, I don't got anything good to say today.
Okay. Okay, so this book is Resonant. This is issue number 6. It's been at least like a year, I think, since the last one of these came out. So, I didn't read anything about it
Do you have
beforehand.
to be eating food right now? Like, seriously.
This follows a family during this post-apocalyptic time where this thing called the Wave exists, and when the wave happens, it turns people mad, essentially, and they just like kill all around them. The dad of this family discovered a way to ignore it, I guess. It's just him meditating. He goes on this like mission to get his youngest son medicine because he is, I believe, just asthmatic, or he's just really sick. So he has to go find more medicine. So his 3 kids are left behind. His daughter is disabled. She is missing a leg. And the other brother, whose name I just can't remember, he's just a jerk. He ends up leaving them and joining this weird religious cult who thinks that the waves are like a message from God.
Okay.
The dad, when I say he gets separated, he gets taken to this island where this man uses the waves to hunt people.
All right.
It's weird. And the daughter and the youngest son are battling bears right now. Well, not battling them. They're just bears that are trying to like get into the house. Okay. It was like Revenant all over again. It scared me. But basically this issue is coming back into all of that and how they are trying to all get free to meet each other again.
Okay.
I still enjoy it. I really like the art in this, especially the violence, the waves and stuff, because it is, when it's violent, it's like really violent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood, a lot of weird post-apocalyptic stuff that happens in here.
Yeah, every time we talk about that book, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. And I didn't think, because it's like a different kind of take, I guess, on this world, because in most apocalyptic things, you can't control it. Mm-hmm. But that one guy can, so it's like very strange. Everyone wants to know how he does it, and he's like, oh, just be one with yourself. Like, all you just gotta do is meditate. No one believes him, and he does it, so I don't know. Maybe the New Age people were right.
No, we're not gonna say that here.
Well,
No.
okay.
No.
Maybe next time.
You'll have to open up my third eye and let me know.
I'll bring my singing bowl next time.
Yeah.
Do sound vibration therapy.
Okay, I hate it. This is Lopper. This is issue 14. This is volume 4, part 2 of 4. This is a quarterly adventure comic.
They only come out 4 at a time, right? That's what that means, not just every 4 months or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they've... it's a really fun time. I mean, if you just like any sort of, I don't know, like Conan-esque story, it's just like each volume is its own little story. You don't necessarily have to read one before to understand what's happening like in the other ones, though it is, beneficial for sure.
Right.
But yeah, in this one, they are... Norgal and his crew that he's kind of banded together with all of a sudden are being sellswords. It's a whole running joke in here because they don't want to be like Brishka, I believe her name is. She doesn't want to be called a sellsword, and so it's a whole thing. It's like kind of a gag within it. But in this one, they go and like fight Medusa to get a hammer.
That's like 2 things that I just really love that you talked about. I feel like I would really like this book.
Oh yeah, no, I think you would really enjoy this book. I think that, like I said, like, when I tried to suggest this book to that guy the other day, like, I just think the art style throws people off, but I think it's just like so complementary to like the story itself.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, I personally really love it. Like, I would read a ton of comics in that art style because it's just fun and the colors are bright and it looks good. Like,
I like that kind of art too. That's why when I was telling you about the Spider King, I was like, oh, I forgot all about that one. It's just like that art, but the story's about, like, Vikings and stuff.
Yeah, so it's just like, whatever, you gotta, appreciate good art, not be some sort of fucking square.
I mean, and it doesn't always need to be, like, serious, realistic-looking art, especially for those kind of stories, because they are fantasy stories.
Yeah, and I think that's, like, an important thing, too, about comics, is, like, you know, you and I also have art styles we don't enjoy necessarily, but I think that's the thing, is, like, there's so many art styles, and you can't just, like, kind of latch on to one thing. You have to be, like, open to a bunch of different types of art styles, and then also be able to appreciate, like, how they play into the book itself, you know, and how, like, all of that, like, goes together with the story and the colors and just everything, you know.
Yeah, because most of the time if you stick with, like, one art style, you're only reading one type of book.
Yeah.
Which is just
Yeah, you kind of cage yourself. Yeah, you kind of cage yourself in. And I mean, there's nothing, like, wrong with having a favorite artist or anything like that, but I don't know, just, like, yeah.
Branch out.
Branch out. Like, why are you reading comics otherwise? Right. I don't understand. Okay. So, after that, I have 1 week in the library. This was actually a resolicit, I believe, because W. Maxwell Prince has a new book coming out called Haha. Haha.
The clown one?
Yeah, the clown one.
Yeah.
So this just, like, showed up in previews, and I ordered it because I did not realize that it wasn't new, and it looked and sounded really cool. So basically, a librarian is stuck in a library, and he is going through different stories, or, like, the stories are basically kind of coming to life within the library. It's very, very meta.
It's like A Night at the Museum.
But
with books.
No. Have you ever seen Page Master?
Yes, I absolutely have seen that movie. And I like that way more than A Night at the Museum.
Yeah, so I was going to use that analogy.
Okay, that's better. I should have just waited.
Yeah, that was but you did help, like, get my brain going, because I might have forgotten that. Because, yeah, it did remind me of Page Master in a very, like, grown-up-esque way.
The movie is super mature.
So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. But this book is fan-fucking-tastic. Like, I absolutely loved it. I thought I was just gonna read, like, a little snippet from it and just be like, okay, I'll talk about it and, like, kind of give my opinion. But I just, like, was like, I want to read the rest of it. I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna finish it. It doesn't matter. I'll just sit and get it done. Because I usually read, like, 6 comics on, like, Tuesday night anyway.
I love books like that.
Yeah.
Especially trades.
Yeah, and it was, like I said, it was a lot of fun. I really loved the art in it quite a bit. It was just, like, really well done. I love, like, there's little, like, Charlotte's Web, like, kind of story. There's, like, a part where he ends up, like, floating into, like, a real world that is, like, black and white, and him working in, in this office. It's just, there's just, like, a lot of really cool things in there. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that now, for real. For real.
Next we have Once and Future. It's issue number 14. This starts the Green Knight, which I'm just very, very excited about. Yes, especially, like, I read this today and then found out that they have a re-release date for the Green Knight. It was just a really good day for Arthurian stories. I'll tell you what.
A re-release date that's so far away, okay?
I know, but at least we have one.
We have to wait, like, what? 8 more months to see Dev Patel's penis. I just assume that's whose penis I'm seeing. Because if they just told me I'm seeing a penis and they're, like, not going to give me the penis I want to see, then why do I want to see that movie? That's a whole joke. I do want to see The Green Knight.
This is about Dev Patel's penis. That's what Once and Future has evolved into.
Karen really knows what we want to read.
Look, I write love letters to him for a reason.
Just add him on Twitter. Okay, so this next issue of Once and Future, I know you can't take ideas from us, but what if...
We're just going to slide this into your thoughts here.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes.
Okay, so talk about this issue.
Okay,
Once in future.
I do not want to get too far into it because I will just ruin the entire story for everyone. So
Patrick, we love you.
Yes, we love you. But I will just say Duncan's girlfriend, what is her name? Rose, yes. She takes the place of the Knight Sir Gawain in The Green Knight. And if you've never read that, then you probably should, because I'm not going to explain what that means. Because I feel like those are what the next issues are going to be. But I will tell you the beginning, because this is how it gets started. The Green Knight shows up and is like, who will battle me, blah, blah, blah. Rose takes the place of Sir Gawain, and if you don't know in the stories, Sir Gawain is King Arthur's nephew, and King Arthur originally was going to be like, yeah, I'll do it, but Sir Gawain is like, no, let me do it instead, prove myself. And so the thing that he had to do was he had to hit the Green Knight with his best shot, and then in a year and a day, the Green Knight will return the favor, essentially. So that is what happens.
All right. You said you weren't going to explain anymore.
That I'm not. No,
you're just explaining that.
Yep, just what happens in this issue. Okay, this is what starts the story.
So yeah, this builds on that, and then also kind of bleeds into like what Duncan's mother is actually doing, and him and his grandmother are out to like kind of try and stop the two stories that are happening, and then like all of the side stories that are bleeding into everything else. It's a lot of fun, yeah. I'm loving it.
Can I show you my favorite panel?
Like McDonald's, yeah. You can definitely show me your favorite Sorry, everybody, I'm having a problem today. That one, yeah, that was a good one.
That one's my favorite. I love it.
Facial
expressions.
Yeah,
it's just so good.
The whole issue was really great. And that's, I think, the really fun thing about this book, too. Not just the art and the colors, but how the stories, you don't have to necessarily be like 100% familiar with them to be able to enjoy them, because they kind of explain them as they're going along. Like, because you're kind of left out, but you're like given those little pieces of information, and then the story fully develops for you as well, but in a different like sort of way.
Yeah, they, instead of like a storyteller, you're just like a part of it, like you're experiencing it, which I think is really cool. So you're not getting like the whole, I guess, spoken word version of the story.
And I think it's something too where it's just like it's
Spark Notes version.
Yeah, and I think it's something too where it's just like, oh, if this piques your interest, like, oh, I can go here and like check this stuff out.
Do it. Keep your libraries alive. Libraries were a big part of my childhood. Okay, so I'll go. This book is We Live. This is issue number 3. This kind of goes into how the weird, I guess, deep devolution of like the humans happens, and how they turned all into monsters and ruined the entire world. That's pretty much it. That's all that really happens. And then the girl is still trying to get her little brother to the meeting place so they can all, or so he can be free and live and hang out with aliens.
Love it.
I know, but then they discover that, you know, the meeting place is being overrun by religious zealots.
Of course.
Of course.
You still enjoying it?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. The explanation behind everything was, because they don't know exactly what caused it, but it was just like a scientist, of course, like going crazy trying to figure it out. So I enjoy watching scientists break down. I don't even know what Spark Notes are. I just saw a meme one time.
Cliff Notes, Spark Notes. We'll say what we want to say. Eat our shorts, Patrick. All right, so this is 7 to Eternity. This is issue number 15. And we're sliding into the end here. And as I said the last time I got this book, when it came back, issue number 14, and we had the whole, like, discussion about how, like, Adam's a garbage person. You know, we really delved into this last time. I wasn't, you know. I feel like I was 100% right to hate that character. I feel like he's irredeemable, and I hate him.
bold.
I don't know. You know how...
Bold words.
Fuck that dude, man. Like, fuck him. Like, seriously. Like, and especially at the end, because it's just, like, him... Like I told you earlier, it's just him realizing that all he wants to, like, live for the rest of his life is kind of, like, for himself. And, like, even though part of himself is, like, his family, but it's still, like, incredibly selfish reasons. It also delves more into, like, how him and the King of Whispers, like, have kind of, like, become friends and, like,
they're in cahoots.
They're more of their, like, relationship rather than relationships.
Adam's in relationships.
I don't know, man. I like this book a lot, but I also just, like, hate the main character. And I don't know if I like the book as much as the art is really, really great, so I'm, like, just taking it in, and it is kind of like a Western story.
I think the idea of the story is really cool.
Yeah, and I do like the idea of the story, and I do like the little intricacies of the world. It's just, man, have I never hated a main character more, like...
Just you.
Yeah, it's just like, I think I've read a lot of things where I don't like the main character, but I just, like, really, really don't like this guy. And it's funny because, like, I just didn't like him from the jump. Like, from the very beginning, where he just seems, like, so, like, righteous and just, like, he knows what he should do. But then just, like, kind of doubles back on his word. But, like, from the very beginning, when he was being, like, so just, like, full of himself, I was just like, I don't like you because you're just, like, not real. Mm-hmm. You're not true to who you really are.
He's not a genuine person.
Yeah. Okay, so, once again, hate that dude.
Okay. So next we have Stillwater. This is issue number 4. This just explains how the town ended up like it is. Where no one can die and no one can hurt. They all heal super fast.
And the kids do not age.
No, that scared me. That made me so nervous and uncomfortable when I was reading it. I was like, that is a 2-year-old body talking like a grown-ass man. I hate it.
Yeah, did you see that my best friend Chip wrote me into this comic? Where is he? Say it. He's like, how you doing, champ? I'm not making this up. I promise it's in here.
No, I feel like I do remember that. It would be when he's coming down the stairs.
Yeah, I was looking for that stair part, but I keep going
near
to
the beginning.
Is it near the beginning? Oh yeah, it's before the car crash, but it's after this. Sorry, everybody. This is, like, super important. There we go. Good night, champ. Thanks, Chip. I love a shout out in a comic book.
That's all we're saying about that one. I don't feel like there's anything else we need to say.
That was a really big joke, though, because it is a child.
It was you. You are a child.
I am 2-year-old Tommy in Stillwater. This actually is just a story about me. Chip was like, after we had an interview, he's just like, okay, how do I write Champenstein into a book? I turn them into a man named
Can I be
Tommy.
the judge then? I want to be the judge.
You can be whoever you want to be. I don't want you to be the judge, though, because I will kill you. You know, that's, like, the only way this ends.
Fine, then I'm the little shit kid.
So, yeah. Stillwater is great.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Like I said, yeah, like when the 2-year-old was talking like a 5-year-old, they were just being like very fully coherent and walking down the stairs. I was like, nope.
No, I did not like
don't
that at
like
all.
that.
Babies' bodies don't move like that. That's scary.
So yeah. It's good, creepy, fun. This, does give you all of the background story. Highly suggested. Even though we just fucking
terrifying.
Devolved into
maniacs.
Literally.
Okay, so this is Atlantis Wasn't Built for Tourists. This is issue number 4. This is the last issue. This is the main character, Lucas, battling with the sheriff who is keeping the town pretty much locked down because his brother's a vampire. It was a weird twist. It's just a monster story, so it was, I don't know, I enjoyed it quite a bit, especially because it was only 4 issues, and it was just
a monster story.
Yeah, there was, because the main guy's a monster, you don't know that, like, in the first issue, town is being overrun with vampires.
Monsters.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's a new sheriff comes to town.
It's like 30 Days of Night, but with monsters.
And someone actually named Evan.
Oh, it's not Eben?
No, it's Evan, not Eben. Who names their... Oh my God.
We've done this. We've been there.
I'm not doing it again.
So now I have, this is Rorschach. This is number Trace. Not a lot to say here.
It's a good old-fashioned murder mystery.
Just a good old-fashioned murder mystery. They get more into the background of the girl. He says her name like a million times. Laura, I believe. And her background in like Hannah and how she kind of like became who she was.
That's it?
Yeah, kind of like it's just also it goes more into like if you've read Watchmen, basically her dad has become paranoid because of the squid and ends up like training her to like be a killer, and like he's telling this story about how he believes like the squid took control of her mother's mind and he killed her mother, and like he's training this militia so that they can fight against the squids. And then I don't know, I'm gonna spoil this, so if you want to read this comic book without any sort of spoilers, stop listening right now. I'll give you like five seconds. Okay, so in the end, her dad is like, I've become, the squids have like infiltrated my mind, and he wants her to kill him, and she just like shoots him right in the head, and just like, that's it. She does it like super calmly. It's wild.
I hope I can be that calm if the day comes down to, or that I'm just like, I have to kill someone I love.
Just shoot him right in the head.
And I can just do it. I would do it with no face, like with a straight face, and then turn around and go, just so the camera wouldn't see me. Because, you know, there's a camera on me at all times.
Obviously. Why else are we doing this?
What is happening?
Oh. He wants to join us.
Okay. All right. Connect.
I got the new internet. It better connect. No?
No. Okay.
Well, we'll just keep talking, I guess. Oh.
Oh.
What? Hey, what's up?
Hey. Did you want to join us?
I can.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, I didn't. I just got the thing popped up and it just said that you wanted me in the video, so I said okay.
But we got a thing that said you wanted to be in the video.
Yeah.
Dude, my phone, I have not touched my phone. My phone is sitting up on a shelf and I'm just watching it. I didn't touch anything.
That is creepy.
I'm here snuggling.
Oh. That's good. What are good comics you read this week since we're doing this right now? Like, whatever.
I haven't read anything this week yet.
All right, we're done.
Get the fuck out of here.
I started reading, it's only Thursday. Calm the fuck down.
We read our comics on, like, Tuesday. Or Wednesday. I mean, we don't read our comics on Tuesday because we obviously don't get our comics on Tuesday, just our DC comics.
I have nothing on Tuesday, so I started reading my hardcover of The Untamed tonight.
Nice. Very nice.
My wife.
My wife. This came in the mail.
Oh.
You gonna crack it open and read it?
Yep, I'm gonna crack it open. I'm gonna put it on the tank of my toilet, so it's sitting there, so it's waiting for me. The next time I gotta take a shit, and then once I'm done taking a shit and reading it, I'm gonna use it for toilet paper.
It's what I do with all my Spider-Man comics.
So it's a made for.
So.
Yeah, but I haven't had a chance to. I haven't had a chance to read anything this week yet. I got them all bagged and boarded. That's something, I guess.
I mean, I have a giant pile behind me right here. That's all the comics.
Don't even. Alright, you want to see? You want to see?
Yeah, I would love to see.
Okay, so that's my comic stock.
All the comics you've never read. That's right. Come on.
One row of that, this row right here. Can you see what I probably can't see where I'm pointing? This entire row right there is unread long boxes.
Dang, you're gonna have a busy week.
And down there.
I can't tell if you're showing off or.
No, I'm not showing off. Like, no, that's a bad thing. Like, I'm never ever gonna. Champ's the champ. You're like, here's my huge stack of stuff I have to read.
No, that's all stuff I've already read. That's just.
I thought you said that was stuff that you.
No, that's that's stuff I just have to put away.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, no, because I read all the books before we do this. So we can ruin them for everybody.
Yeah.
And you did.
Good.
Because I haven't read Rorschach yet.
Well,
We gave you a countdown.
yeah, we gave you a
I
countdown.
know, but like I said, my phone was sitting over on the shelf, and I'm like, Wendigo's right here. We're like all snuggling. Like, I guess it's just ruined.
All right.
Well, it's fine. It's a murder mystery.
Classic King.
Part of the mystery is now no longer a mystery. That's
Hey.
okay.
We're not professional. We put it right on our shirts.
It is as advertised. Not professional, as advertised.
Are you wearing it right now?
No,
Okay. Good. I didn't want that. No, that's cute. Actually.
That's way cuter.
yeah, right? No, I just got out of the shower, and like I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm just gonna get a huge oversized T-shirt that's comfy. I'll have pants on. I won't show you that. That's fine. But I just want to get super comfy and snuggle with my dog. So I didn't shower yet today because I was supposed to be getting another package in the mail that needed to be signed for. So I know, like, if I get in the shower, that's when that fucker's gonna come.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I didn't shower, and it never showed up.
Classic.
So now I'm sitting here, like, God, I fucking stink. I need to go shower. But that's enough of my personal hygiene for today, I think.
Okay. Well, I guess we can probably cut you off and just keep
no,
going.
Get back to the comic stuff. I just answered the button.
We just answered the ghost button,
Yeah.
but apparently
It's so weird.
You've got ghosts in your phone.
they just really wanted us to talk, and that is 100% okay with me.
No, hey, I'm always up to chat. It's just the IG gods were just like, no, we need to get these three together. Right now. But yeah, go ahead. Get to the rest of your show.
Love
Okay.
you.
I'll be watching.
Love you.
Love you.
Remove.
No!
Wait, did it remove?
Yeah. Wait,
No,
maybe
wait,
not.
what? I hit remove. Okay.
There we go. All right. Oh, God.
Okay. All right.
So we're back to comic books, I guess.
Yes. Okay.
So now we have Sam and his talking gun. This is about a man with a talking gun.
Who's gonna get revenge on a man who wronged him? Sorry, that's it.
Yeah, no, it's that is legitimately it. It is a lot of fun, but it is just
Bang, bang.
yeah, it's just very simple in what it's doing.
Yeah. I really like it. I
Yeah.
like that there's just not a lot of words. So
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts. Because, I love some action shit.
Yeah, it's
so.
just a super easy, fun read. Okay, next. I have Sarah and the Royal Stars. This is issue 10. This is the very last one. Sarah defeats the evil. The stars get to go back in the sky so the seasons can rotate. Her and her family go find a new place to live because their kingdom was overrun.
Cute.
Yeah, it was very cute. There was because again, I really like the art in this book. I think it's fun. There was a really cool page right there. I like the dragon. Yes, it was super cute. I love strong female leads.
Yes, we do love a strong female lead here. All right, we're going to do Decorum now. This is issue number 6.
Yes. The egg has been brought back into the picture.
The egg is now into the picture with the assassins, and we have an idea. Not really.
They're hunting an egg.
They're going after an egg. Yeah.
There's a hit out on an egg.
There's a hit out on an egg, and if they bring the egg back alive,
they get a big diamond.
They get a planet-sized diamond. If they don't, and the egg is hatched, and they murder whatever's inside of the egg,
they get a Pluto-sized diamond.
Yeah, so that's Decorum issue number 6.
Eggs. Then we have, we only find them when they're dead. This is issue number 4. Malik is trying to get to the god.
Yeah, he's just like, I want to talk to it so bad.
He's like, I'm just going to go swim in space. I'm going to get to this, and if Paula shoots me, then whatever. But I'm just going to keep going.
I'm gonna talk to this god. Yeah, fucking wild-ass book.
Yeah.
I don't have anything other than that to say. It's just like real sci-fi. Art is amazing. Just wild as fuck.
Yeah, I really like the loyalty between the crew.
Yeah.
I just think it's really nice. Okay. That's all I have to say about it, too. Okay. Big Girls, number 5. Ember's like, don't kill these big boys. And the other big girls are not wanting to side with her, but then she goes up and does the E.T. touch to the little boy, and the boy says, we'll leave. We won't kill anything.
Yeah.
As long as you don't kill us. But the mother of the big boys, Gulliver, is the name that she goes by. I don't know how I remember all these names.
You're doing great.
She had sent a mole into the lab where the scientists and stuff are working, and the mole is like, I'm going to make myself real big, too.
Yeah, that is what happens.
Trying to do it as simplified as possible, so that's it.
I feel,
is it winding down? I feel like there's only a couple issues left, maybe?
I don't know. I think it might be a story arc end, or depending on how many issues we're getting.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's said, because I
think he said he would like it to be ongoing, but whatever happens.
Right.
So yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Kind of like a Attack on Titan-esque.
Yeah, the big boys.
Big boys, yeah.
I like it.
Okay. I have Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood. This is 3 different stories by 3 different writers and 3 different artists, all done in black, white, and red.
It's beautiful.
It's a lot of fun. I don't know. I feel like Wolverine stories.
Yeah, they're cute little Wolverine stories.
Yeah, and I think this was probably my least favorite, artist lineup, but, not necessarily so.
It just wasn't, the first one.
Yeah. But I still really, really enjoyed it. I like the stories quite a bit, and just, having a good time.
There's only going to be 4, right?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Just cute little Wolverine stories, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Then I have New Mutants. This is issue number 14, and this is the beginning of a new story arc, and one of my favorite people, Vita, is on this, and they are so amazing. I feel like if anyone says anything bad about Vita, I will come through your screens and fucking slap you.
I just was gonna...
I took New Mutants off my poll a few issues back, a while ago, right around the beginning. And I
feel like you only got maybe the first 3.
I think 4. I got a little bit more than that. I think I got maybe 6.
Okay.
I think I finished out a story arc. But it wasn't necessarily my favorite thing. I'm not really super familiar with these characters, so it just didn't grab me with them and what was going on, and didn't give me a lot of these new X books kind of give you familiarity with these characters, even if you don't necessarily know them. But this does that, and it kind of just gives you a little bit of a better perspective of who each person is and what they want to do, and it does give more I guess strength than story to who the New Mutants are, because they kind of just they want to help the younger people on the island kind of understand their powers and kind of like do other things by kind of just besides just kind of like diddling around all day because they're kind of like depressed and all of these things. So I really like that. There's just like this really awesome part where they're doing a fight in the, I guess like what, a danger room type sequence, and like they bring a cat to scare him.
Oh my god.
And the art is really great. Like, this is just like a lot of fun. I highly, highly recommend it. I probably will special order the issues that Vita does just because I know I think they do a great job with like the mutants. Like that Marauders story that they wrote was amazing. Like one of the better like X books in the like line of stuff that I've read. Like I don't know. I'm really excited.
Go Vita.
Alright, so then we have X-Force. This is issue number 15, and Beast fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm kind of over it. Beast anyway. But also Wolverine, and I don't know, they're working on implanting weird goals into Omega Red's brain to infiltrate Dracula.
Yeah, it's not like bad. It's just like, I think, you know, Beast is just like not a good person or a good mutant.
And I just don't think that he realizes that, and it's very frustrating to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like anyone who thinks they're like more intelligent than anyone is that they like, you know, kind of fault at the sense that they don't like look at their own faults and like the things that are going around them. They think they have the best answer, and I think this is literally kind of just showing you those sorts of things.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
All right, so that's it. I think next week we'll be coming at you on a Wednesday because it's Christmas week, and we got, you know, work, family zooms, and
I got a bed to sleep in.
that's hot.
Yeah.
So
It's
anyway,
a really bad bed. My back hurts.
we love you. Go buy comics. Support your local comic book shop. What else?
Support libraries.
Support libraries. Support the USPS. You know, fuck them giving us $600. You know, burn the government to the ground.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Abolish the police. Abolish ICE. Abolish prisons.
Let's just do it. Let's
Yeah.
just do it all.
We love you. Thank you for listening as always.
Goodbye.